I got this question today and I really appreciate it because I didn't really realize that people didn't have a complete understanding of how much alcohol affects people's bodies and their minds. And it goes like this. I didn't know how alcoholism affects all the organs like that. I've been telling people about your channel. Thank you for that. Now, the thing is, I had no idea people didn't know. I've gotten this question a lot lately. I think a lot of people just real think alcohol just affects their liver and it makes people inebriated and they have trouble walking and talking and speaking while they're drunk. Well, there's about a million other things that go on when you drink alcohol, especially when you drink it in a consistent manner. It will wear down the organic material that makes up your brain and all your organs. So let's delve a little bit deeper into this. Now, this might not be the most uplifting or fun video of the day, but if you are struggling with alcohol, or if you have a family member who's an alcoholic or struggling with alcohol, this could be very informative and very necessary to understand because, let's start with your brain, for example. It can create the risk of common forms of dementia, certainly in the long term, such as Alzheimer's and vascular dementia. Also, the obvious one that I talk about, which is Wernicke-Korsakoff, which is a form of dementia. It will cause slurred speech, memory, walking and talking, short-term memory, all these kinds of things. Horrible place to be. It's better known as wet brain, of course, but it's not something you want to do. And unfortunately, if people continue to drink, if you do, your life is going to be severely cut off at that point. You have a life expectancy of around 4 to 5 years. The good news with Wernicke-Korsakoff is that if you do stop drinking, it is reversible. The body is an amazing thing. You can get your brain back. It might take a year or two. You may not be 100%, but you certainly won't be in the situation you were if you continue to drink. Other things I really want to talk about is that alcohol will literally cause brain damage. It can alter your personality, volatile. You can get volatile moods, angry, violent, difficult thinking, learning, remembering. And then there's a word called confabulation, which is when someone gets to the point where they're filling in gaps of memory with inaccurate or irrelevant information. In other words, they're making stuff up because they don't remember what's going on. And if you really have a loved one who's going through that, it's pretty obvious. And you should really have that conversation with them. They have brain damage, and if they don't stop drinking, it's only going to get worse. Now, in addition to affecting your liver, obviously with cirrhosis or fatty liver, the stress on your body can affect your heart, your pancreas, your kidneys, your esophageal tract, your intestinal tract, and your skin. You can have premature aging. It can affect your eyes. On that note, drinking can increase blood pressure, obviously because of the stress of the alcohol, and cholesterol levels. Both are major risks of heart attack or stroke. Not good stuff. I mean, this is what alcohol will lead you to. Then I think a lot of the information that I'm going to continue with, I think people had no idea about because alcohol will actually cause many different kinds of cancer. Alcohol is actually listed as a class 1 carcinogen, so it's literally poison. I mean, that's what it's listed as. Alcohol damages DNA, which controls how cell grows and functions. Damaged DNA can cause cells to grow out of control and become cancerous. Main cancers are at the head and neck, the esophagus, liver, breast, colon, pancreatic cancer, prostate cancer. Good times. All alcoholic drinks are linked to cancer, including red and white wine, beer, and spirits, which includes Jack Daniels, vodka, tequila, any scotch, anything with alcohol in it, Everclear, you name it. And to really break it down, your chances of getting one of these forms of cancer or one of the other 200 forms of cancer that exist in your body or have the potential to exist, your chances increase by the amount of volume increases or in volume inconsistency. So if you're a light drinker, it increases the chances of cancer by 104%. A moderate drinker, is 123%, and a heavy drinker, it increases the chances that you're going to get some form of cancer in your body by 160%. And this information is actually from an article from the University of Florida Health. One big thing I want to say is that 50% of people who drink or who are involved in any kind of alcohol, partaking in any kind of alcohol fun and games, 50% are not aware of the risks of drinking and causing cancer. And it really helps some of this information is giving you some new insight. I mean, I could make 10 videos on how much it actually, can harm your life. Again, I want to talk about my coaching program. When you're ready to, change your life and the life of your family, give me a call, set up a Zoom call. The link is in my bio. It's called the Breakthrough Call. It takes about 45 minutes. We do a deep dive into what's going on with you and your family. And then we go over the program itself. The call is free. The program definitely is not, but I'm looking for people who, really want to change their life and are committed to doing that for themselves and for their family. And again, thanks so much for listening.